I'm Mike Pascal, your local online certified arborist, and today we're talking about building around trees. We're in Eugene, Oregon, and we're here at Hendricks Park, and we're talking about some Doug fir trees. Some very large Doug fir trees, you can see behind me, have come down in a windstorm. And this happened a few years back, but today this is a really good example of what you can expect when you build on new property. Let's just say you've found yourself a nice piece of land and you want to build a beautiful house. And it has very large existing trees that are on the property. Well, obviously you have to clear a few of those trees out to build your house. Now, you have to understand, all these large trees started out very small together, and they grew up over a long period of time, having dynamic forces act on them the whole entire time. Gravity, prevailing wind, large thunderstorms, depends on where you live, depends on the type of weather you have. Here in Oregon, we deal with prevailing wind. Prevailing wind comes out of the southwest. Now, you've picked your land, you picked the property where you want to put your house, you come in and you've removed these trees. So we're going to use the example of these fallen trees that have come down as the trees that you've removed in order to put your house. Now behind me, you can see there's a couple existing firs that are remaining. And if you look up, you notice that there's not an awful lot of branches on this side. That's an indicator that lets me know that there was another large tree that was growing right next to it. Now, this tree that is remaining is going to have new dynamic forces act on it that it has never had act on it before, just because it has lost all of these other fir trees over here. So that has opened up a large amount of the sky for new wind forces to act on this tree. So that's the number one thing you need to talk about if you have a certified arborist on hand before you build and before you remove trees. It's a good thing if you want to leave the existing trees on your property. Where you put your house is very important to you, obviously, but your biggest investment is your house, and if you remove trees and don't take into account the other trees that are there and the dynamic forces which are going to act on them, you might have a catastrophic failure in the future. If you have any more questions, please feel free to give us a call at 866-949-2081, or check us out online at PascalTreeCare.com. Take care.